Barca just got robbed against PSG. FC Barcelona just lost 4-1 against PSG in the second leg of the Champions League quarter-finals. The game started off similar to last week. PSG dominant in possession and Barca waiting for a counter-attack possibility. In the 12th minute, the first chance came because of an amazing dribble by Jamal, who crossed it to Rafinha, who finished it off. Barca got stronger after the goal and it seemed as if the game would continue in Barca's favor. But in the 29th minute after Araujo lost the ball, Barcola was through on goal. Araujo could catch up and try to get the ball off him. Barcola felt an arm and dived. The ref for some reason decided that it was outside of the box and gave Araujo a red card. You could argue that Araujo just should have let him go, but the contact was so minimal that there was no reason to give a foul. This awful decision by the referee completely destroyed the game and Barca's chance of winning. Still, Barca was 2 goals up and had no reason to give up. But just before halftime, Dembélé scored the equalizer. It just had to be him. That guy has and never had any love for our club. And to see him act the way he does feels so disrespectful. The second half tactics were just praying that they wouldn't score again, because there isn't much a team can do when they are a man down and playing a team that is superior in controlling the ball. Not much later, PSG scored a 2-1 by a completely unmarked Vitinha, who scored a great goal. I want to say that PSG played a great game, but I think the red card decision was out of order and the outcome would have been completely different if the ref made the right call. Then there was the tackle by Cancelo. Just why? Why would you tackle there? I think this was a legitimate penalty, although I have to check the replay again. Mbappe of course scored a 3-1. I think if you give the penalty to PSG, you should also give it to Barca when there is a similar foul. Vitinha tripped Gundogan, and this should have been a penalty in my opinion. But again, the ref with a questionable decision. Then Barca had to go all out and that usually doesn't end well for us. After some big chances all missed, you could feel it coming and Mbappe scored a 4-1 after a counter-attack. I feel like Barca is cursed in the Champions League. Every time this team gives me hope again, but then something like this happens. For now, I have not much else to say. The game shouldn't have gone like this, but it did. And there's nothing we can do about that anymore. I want to congratulate PSG. They really played a good game, but I feel like this PSG side is no match for a team like Manchester City or Real Madrid. Big up to Kubarsi. He played another amazing game. No mistakes at all. At this level, at that age, that deserves a round of applause. Koundé as well. He played great, although a bit of an odd clearance for the 4th goal. I want to ask everyone not to target any one of our players. They gave it their all, but it wasn't enough sadly. And also, the fans showed up, which was amazing to see. Let's continue our support for this club that we all love so much, and don't forget, win, lose or tie, Barca till I die.